welcome everyone to a very beautiful Friday evening. Thank you everyone that you're joining in right now. I can see like some of our friends like they've been waiting, and I'm so sorry for keeping you guys. I'm very very sorry. We were just having some technical issues. So yes, another Friday evening, exciting one. I'm very very happy today. This is your host Niniola Fatai. Thank you. The Speaker Show. Now today I have very very interesting guest and a very wonderful guest that is going to be coming in today. So I want you guys to stay excited this evening, okay? Because the person I'm bringing in, oh my goodness, is a script writer, a producer, like doing amazing things in his own way, and then in the movie industry, which I've happened to work with. And today I just can't wait for the juice that he's gonna bring in for us this evening. All right, so get excited. I'm gonna be bringing in Mr. Brown.
All right. That was a lot. That was a huge introduction. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on the show. Um, my name is Honorable Brown D. Amen. Uh, I am a writer, scriptwriter, producer, a filmmaker. I'll consider myself to be a filmmaker because I've been opportune to be in some sort of production that I happens to meet people and we kind of do the project together. So yeah, I would say I'm a filmmaker. I'm a director. I'm a producer. Coming here today to share my experience and things I've done and all of that. I mean, I think it's a great privilege today. Thank you so much, Miss Niniola. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. We are excited to have you because we just can't wait for all the juices that you are going to bring here, and how importantly, like, how you're going to be able to like use your story to touch someone's life this evening. And I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. So we're going to get started. And I'm sure the viewers out there, like, I know you give us a little bit intro about yourself. So, but I would just have some few questions to ask you, and then we can have a good time from there. So I was wondering, like, with the movie industry, like, as a filmmaker, I was wondering, like, how, like, can you tell us, like, how you started that, and then how long you've been doing that as a filmmaker?
All right. Yeah, that's a long story. I'm just going to break it down. Okay. All
Okay.
right. So I actually started my career back home in Nigeria, and then I was working uh, as a film manager, as a production manager. If you're versatile to film, you know what a production manager is back home. And then I worked my way through. I did I think 2 3 major projects, and then I worked my way through. Then I began to work with some number famous director. You know, so I from there I started applying, and then I traveled. I came to Canada, so that's how I found my that's how I found myself here. So when I came to Canada, of course, it's really challenging for somebody to actually bring their experience here to actually continue doing what they actually was doing back home. You know what I mean? So I just make up my mind and say, you know what, no matter what, this is what I want to do. That's my career. And so I began to pursue it. So I began to look for organizations that are doing film, that are into movies and all of that. I found some few, and then I was working with them. There are some that we have to just come together and say okay, you know what, let's be. We actually started with skits. Yeah, we started doing skits in Toronto. And then after skit, people get to know, and then other people started, clicking in and say, "Oh, this is what you guys are doing." It just started growing like that. It was just like a film. That's how the Nollywood industry in Toronto right now. That was how it actually started. Nobody even expected it to, like, to be the stage it is actually is right now. You know what I mean. So, with me and some of my few friends, we started doing something. We started doing short films. We started doing from there. We started doing feature film. So that was how we the whole industry just blew up like that. You know what I mean? So we started bringing in, and then I joined Tampa. In, I think, 20. Yeah, what year was that? I think it was 2020, during the COVID. Yeah. And then when I joined, I actually applied. They were looking for a position, and then yeah, a position of actually, yeah, there was this position that was vacant on that seat, and then I applied because I knew I was qualified. And then it was just like once, and then I think that there was a vote. There was a vote. Yeah, there was a vote that was cast, and then I came out as a winner. That's how I think I'm still heading that department up to now. And then we shot a movie. We just started doing movies and movies and movies. And then also I have my own business, Branded Film. That's why I came up with Branded Film. When I went to film school in 2020, that same year, I I just get to know. I just wanted to know more about film. How it's being made. Like, I wanted to be my own boss, and then I decided to say, okay, you know what? I want to set up something for me. Which I did, which gave birth to Brownend Films. You know, Brownend Film is a new age company that is a production company that of a low cost. Is a low cost production company. What we do, we actually go meet businesses, and then offer them our costs, and then, on a low cost, because I actually looked around, and then I said, you know what, there is nobody, because mostly in this industry, people that are really left out, that are really really left out, are low income businesses, especially when somebody wants to start his or her own business, and then they don't have in terms of publicity, that they don't have access to publicity. It's really a challenge for them. So that's where Brownnet films come in. Although when we started, we were doing a lot of movies, short films, skit, but now we have actually migrated to focusing on businesses. But we still shoot movies. If it comes, of course we'll do it if it comes, because that's what we started with, and we're very good at that. So the businesses, actually, low income businesses, businesses that just started. So that's what we come in. We do promo video, we do commercials for them, we do yeah, we take pictures for them and all of that. So that's what my company do right now. We really focus on businesses, people that like, your location where you are is kind of hidden. We do a promo video. We bring you out. We want people to know you. We want your business to succeed. That's what we are doing right now. And I have had a lot of testimonies, and since we started doing that humanitarian work, people have come and say, you know what, this thing you're doing is a great thing. Is a good. Is inspiring. Is a good job. Keep on doing it. Some. As we all know, that advertisement is a big deal, and is a huge cost in the industry, in to business, to any business, because if you start a business and you don't have and you have to keep money for advert, it's compulsory, you know. So that's where we come in, and then we meet them, we give them discounts. And also we have a magazine that those businesses can also be on there on our magazine while we make a promo video for them. So that's just the little thing that we've been, you know, kind of doing, that's been keeping us busy and busy. Yeah.
I think it's a beautiful thing, especially the fact that, like, heart of the business, like, when you guys, like, volunteer to be the one to, like, bring small businesses into a limelight, so where people can have the opportunity that the bigger network marketing companies does, so they can be able to, like, have the same opportunity, like, marketing all those things that will help them to promote their business into something bigger. So I think it's a beautiful thing. And then, yes, keep up the good work. Wow. So, but I'm sure by the time we're done, you're going to tell, like, our viewers, like, how they can access that, and then, how they can contact you.
So,
So they can also have whatever business they might have. And then, is that just in Canada, or like it's all over? Like,
yeah, for now it's just, sorry, I thought you're done.
oh, please go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, for now, it's just in Canada wide, right now. But we are looking to branch out to other states, because right now well, our office is in Windsor, Ontario, and in Toronto, because we are even close to the border right here. We have people from across the border trying to get us, trying to contact us and say, okay, because they had what we're doing, and then they want to connect, they want to know what we're doing, they want to know how they can access us. So it's not just going to be but for now it's Canada wide. But in future we are looking to branch out to other city, other countries, other communities. So that's what we're trying to do.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now, doing that, like, or maybe I'll put my question this way: being in, like, coming from Nigeria, I don't know how long you've been here, but that's okay. You can keep that. I don't, so since the time you've been here in Canada, like, what are the things that you see personally that they were, like, kind of like a personal challenge for you, like, to get to the stage where you are right now?
Yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier. Like I said, coming from back home, with little experience about, you have experience about your work, what you do, but coming into a different community, a different environment, and then not having the resources to actually begin what you actually want to do. It's a big challenge. Okay, I'll make an example with this. I have somebody right now that just came. I'm not going to mention name. He just came from back home. Okay, but he was a coach. This guy was like an assistant coach for national football team, soccer team. Now he came and then he was like, okay, I want to pursue my career, but there's no platform to actually showcase that particular talent. So it's a big challenge. You know what I mean? So like when we came, we had opportunity. We have opportunity. We have the courage to actually say, you know what, come rain, come sun, we are going to do movies. We are going to bring Nollywood to the limelight here in Canada. Which we that was what we actually did, and we made it happen. So if you're just coming, you don't have the courage, you don't have the resources, you don't have the platform to actually lay your bed. So it's gonna be a huge challenge for anybody. Likewise me, I think that was just one of my challenge. Because when I came, I felt discouraged. But because that's what I actually want to do. So I had to pursue it. To the extent of I had to go to film school just to get the academic aspect of it. Not just the practical. So I think something like that is really really inspiring and encouraging for anybody.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So now, like, with all the things that you've done now, and then the way you divert from like the movie industry now to having your home business, and then starting businesses that like can give people different kind of opportunity for themselves. So now going from movie to that, how would you how would you describe, like, when we have there's a lot of young folks out there that wants to do something, but they don't really know where to start, how to start. Even there are a lot of young folks out there that want to be in the movie industry, but yet they don't know how to start. So what advice would you give to people out there, the young ones especially?
I would say stay focused, stay determined, stay inspired. You know, don't give up. If like I make an example of how I came, and there was no platform for me to actually practice what I actually do. And then I created one. If there is no platform for you, I think the best thing is to create your own platform, so that because that thing you actually doing, you don't know how many people are actually interested in that particular career that you are just tying down. So don't wait for nobody. If there's no platform for you and you actually want to start something, you want to do it, you need to go on and do it. You
I think
set it up by yourself. Don't wait for nobody. Don't wait for nobody. I'll tell you this. An elephant or a cow rear, like the cow rear, those cow rear, them. They are the ones that escort the cows. But you know why? They are important too. You know why? They are scared because when anything comes to scare them away, they will not go. You know why? Because they have the courage that, what, they cannot leave the cow. They have to pursue that thing that is coming to scare them. They will not run and leave their cow, or rather them themselves to run away. No, their cow will not run. They protect the cow. So two things I got out of there. Two things. Number one, the cow rear, they are important just as the cow. They are very
true.
important just as a cow. So the cow is important. They are important. So you know what? If anything, don't back out. Don't back out. If you have any career, if you have anything that you want to pursue, go for it. Pursue it. Pursue it. You don't you yeah you don't have to wait, because time wait for nobody. I wish I came to Canada at that time, and then I was like, okay, you know what? There's no platform for me. You know, I would be a lot of people that I would have, you know I mean, since I have trained like a lot of people in film. I've trained them, students, people that don't even know, nothing about film, but I actually coach them. You know, the last time the last time I did we actually did a film workshop. I taught sound. I had how many people that came just to learn. They wants to know, because they don't know. If I didn't pursue that career at that time, how will I be able to give other people? I can. You know what I mean? That means I am actually tying those people's destiny down. I'm tying their career down because you don't know that you will be the person that God wants to use to deliver that person. You know what
You
I
know,
mean?
I think what you just said now just kills everything. I'll be honest with you. Because personally, I'm a strong believer
Right,
of when you want something, when you need to get something done, you go for it. Don't,
right,
like, not giving excuses of the reason why you can't get something done. You just go
exactly.
for it, because when you do it, many lives lie on that. Just
Oh,
that little decision that you make for
yeah.
yourself. Many people lie on that. And I think that, like, I think it's incredible. It's really, really, really incredible. So, and I
Absolutely.
also, yeah, and I also love the example that you gave about the cow. When, see, life will always throw challenges at us. Life will always throw challenges, but how you can handle them is all that matters. How you can deal with them. And I also love the fact that you mentioned that if you cannot find a platform for yourself, if you cannot find a platform that can help you to get to the next place that you need to be, create it. I 100% agree with that. It might be difficult, it might be challenging, it might look as if like it's not going to happen, but the truth is that with consistency and with determination, you would definitely make it
Perfect.
true. I met a woman like couple of weeks ago, and we happened to like get into like a deep conversation, and she begins to like share with me like how she started in nursing, that she goes to the hospital, and people over there, like the nurses does most of the work, and then the doctors just get a title. So, and then she sees how the nurses treat all the people, the patient, the ones they like, they put them forward, the ones they don't like, they put them back, even though they come in first. And then from there, she started, and then she was like, wait, something has to change here. What about if we have more people that is doing this? Like, the hospital is going to be better, the emergency room is going to be better. So she started with her husband, and they begin to like, to do more of like nursing, and then, teach people. This is like years ago. And that's how they begin in the city of Brantford brand. And the story really amazed me a lot, because I was like, wow. So, which, in line with what you were saying, if
Mm.
you can, if you can create it for yourself, you would definitely make it true. And I'm like, I'm really inspired by that. So thank you for actually sharing that. It's very, very powerful. Very powerful. So another thing that I want to ask you is this, Mr. Brown. So what would you say success is? Because a lot of people run after success. A lot of us want success, but yet majority of the people, like, they don't know how they can, what success is. People believe that until you have a lot of money, until you have a lot of wealth, that's when you actually have success. So, how would you describe success?
Yes. Success to me, I call it giving back. That's success. The reason why I say so is because I believe in life. No matter, don't get me wrong, no matter what talent you have, no matter what gift you have, no matter what platform you have, if you cannot use it to impact other people, you are not successful. You
True.
are not successful. That's me. So I don't know it, but that's how I define success. You know, yeah, I want to make an example. A couple of years ago, when I actually came to Canada, I met someone that would have actually, you know, that would have, yeah. I actually went to that person for help. That person, I know, he was the person was has it, actually has it, and and if I go there, I know that he can actually, grant my request. But you know what? No, he didn't, because I thought that that person was worthy, was successful.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end run, the person actually turned me down. You know, the person actually, I don't know why, but you know, I don't know why. The person might have bills to pay, might have this to pay, might have that to pay. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
so when you have something and you cannot give it out, you are not successful. You're not successful. Success to me is actually giving back. Giving back
Of
is just
service.
like, I have a knowledge to teach film, and I say, you know what? Even if they pay me, they don't pay me. I don't want to teach it. I don't want other people to know. I want to hold it back, and then I will say I'm successful. No, I'm not, because if you actually are successful, you still be able to give, no matter how much it is. Even if you have $5, and somebody asks for 5 cents, you should be able to give and say, okay, take. And you know that the person is in need. That is the person that is successful. So I don't know how people might define it, but my own definition is giving back. That's success. That's success.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I love the way you said thank you. You know, it reminded me of my mentor, Mr. Sandeep Manaz. He always tell me, he always says that when you are in a form of, it doesn't matter, it could be business, whatever you're doing, if you can have the mindset of you being able to be in service to others, in the sense that you don't have to feel, oh, me letting out some part of me, it means that, like, you are going to copy me, or you are going to do better than me, or you are going to excel better than me. Like, if you have a right mindset, all of that wouldn't bother you. You will be in the character, or you will be a person of service. And the truth is that people of service is more like the said that when you give, it comes back to you in a double fold. So the same thing as when you are in service is like you give it, and definitely it will come back in a double fold. So that's really good. That's really good. That's really good. And one last thing. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Also doing humanitarian jobs, in your own little ways, because honestly, you don't know somebody that is in need. And also, it's not when somebody comes to you and say, I need something, that you know that you're gonna give that person. No, if you have something, and you know that somebody needs this, give the person. You
Yeah,
know,
but yeah,
exactly.
but it's sad that a lot of people out there, this is how I always describe it. Like, a lot of people are bitter, you
Right.
know and at the same time, also, you can't really blame the people that they are bitter, because some, it might be through experience that make them, like, become that person. But at the end of the day, I just believe that you can't be you can't say you're bitter because of some certain things in your life, or because of some certain experience. You should still be like true to yourself.
Absolutely.
Are you
Absolutely.
with me?
I agree with you. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
I
So
do.
my last question for you today that I want to ask you, so you won't be like I'm keeping you for too long. It's been a wonderful discussion so far. Yes. So another question that I want to ask you is this: that um how do you describe like being who you are, like finding your true self? How would you describe that? Like how would you define that?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I can define who I am now to who I was before. Because who I am now is, like, is a free-hearted heart, and always giving when I know people I need. I actually do some humanitarian jobs around the city, in the sense of I go around, like, I go get some groceries, actually, because there are some of these businesses that actually I think every Sunday they actually made it now a routine. They give groceries because we have some newcomers in the city. They don't have nowhere to turn to. They don't have nobody, and also students. We have some students too. They are here. They don't have family here. They don't have food. So I actually go around, and then I go with one of my friend here, my business partner. We actually go around, we collect the groceries, we just distribute it to the people that needs it. So that's who I am now. Who I was before, when I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do because I don't have the resources. I was just trying to get up there. That was who I was before. You know what I'm saying? So now it's different. It's different
Amazing.
now. I'm not that. Sorry.
I said amazing.
Yeah, I'm not that person again. Now I have actually stepped up and actually realized that, what, that position I was before, there are a lot of people that are even there, even worse. Is even worse for them. You
True.
know. So, but it's only a true friend that would come out in a hole and then give you a rope to drag you out. It takes the grace. It takes the grace. A lot of people has forgotten where they are coming from. They've forgotten their past. They've forgotten who they were, and it's a big problem. Thank you for asking that question.
You're welcome. No, it's true because a lot of people like forget like who they are, and then the moment they are in a particular form or like in a particular place that it's much comfortable compared to where like their previous place,
Right,
they you know
right.
they they choose not to grow. Let me put it that way.
Thank you. Yeah,
So they
you.
choose not to grow or like not to enlighten their mind and then move a little bit ahead from that particular place. They tend to like to stay there.
Hmm.
So and who they are, you know,
Remember,
drift away from their true person. So and then a lot of times, we see people out there that like, they tend to like be someone else, compare their life to someone else.
yeah,
And it's not always real, it's not always true. So I always like finding your own true self,
on yourself.
taking
Yeah.
responsibility are the things that like that helps one and grow one's mind. When you start taking responsibility, you're doing what you're supposed to do at the right time, you're growing mentally, physically, spiritually, then of course, yes, like you're gonna get to the place that you are meant to be. So which I'm gonna say thank you very, very, very much, Mr.
I
Brown.
just,
Thank you.
also, I just want to share. My company is also collaborating with Widerfest. Widerfest is no, Zealand. Yeah, Zealand gave birth to Widerfest. Okay, Zealand is actually uh uh a a festival, an Africa festival. I have the flyer there. It's an 8 days festival. Did you heard of Caravana in Toronto? The Caravana.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are bringing it down here to Windsor. It's an 8 days festival. We are bringing Caravana to Windsor, and I'm actually one of the organizers and the media team also. So if you guys want to come, you guys are also invited. This is also one of my success story that I'm just giving birth to. We're expecting over 30,000 people to come to the city. I believe most of us that are familiar with Carabana, we know we know how packed Carabana is. Also is a lot. So that's just one of the things I'm also dealing with.
Yes.
And so
Sorry to cut you off, Mr. Brown. Sorry. Before we round up, sorry, I have Omoba here that they have a quick question, okay? So the question is, do people undergo pain in the pursuit of success? And do success breed happiness? So if you can just quickly, like, talk about that a little bit, and then I will let you get back to your, like,
I
yes.
appreciate that. I
Okay.
appreciate that. Yeah, yes, of course. Couple of times, success. The pursuit of success is actually pain. That's what it is because that's why they said there's a light in the top of the tunnel. Like you have to keep climbing, keep digging. You can't just get there by if success is just something you just grab, that means it's not success. It has to be a process. You have to undergo that process. It's just like a gold. You know gold. How when you extract gold, you see how raw it is. When they refined it, it goes through fire, it goes through a lot of things, it goes through hammering before its true product actually comes out. And then you see it magnified. That is the true meaning of success. It's pain, it's agony. You have to endure. There are lots of times, numerous times that I because okay, let me share. I hope we're not I hope we're not going to go over time. Let me just quickly share this. There was an event I went to one time. I went to cover event, like they hired me. Okay, I cover. So I went there. I was bringing out my equipment. On that particular place, they stole everything. They stole all my equipment, all my gears, all my cameras. Everything was stolen. What should I do? I have to start all over again. I'm supposed to just say, okay, you know what? I don't want to do film anymore. Film, go. I am just going to go look for a white collar job and start doing, and an office job and start doing. But because I know where I'm going. That's success. I know I'm going to be successful. I know I was determined. That was why I made mention of determination, focus, and the other one I forgot. I said that was why I made mention of it. I said you need to have those three things. If you don't have it, success is not for you. You have to go through the pain. Pain. Success is actually a pain. It's actually a pain. It's a lot of work. So sorry, what's the second question?
Do success breed happiness?
Success bring a lot of happiness. Success bring a lot of happiness. Do you know how success can bring you happiness? If you have something, if you have, if you are successful, give back. If you are successful, give back. If you don't give back, I'm sorry, I'm not sure, because some people are very comfortable and say, "Oh, I have everything. I don't want to give nobody." You're not going to be happy. You're going to be just in your circle. You're just going to be happy within your circle. Okay, okay. How will you feel when you solve a problem for somebody and the person is really happy, and you can give something to somebody, and the person is really excited, and it might just to you it might just be just a little tip of finger, but to that person is the whole world. That's how success feels. That's how success is.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yes. So, Mr. Bataye, I hope Mr. Brown was able to answer your questions. All right. So, I will let you go back to like what you were discussing to us before about the Caribana and then the businesses that you have. So, if you want to share a little bit of info and how people can contact you, and then anyone
Yeah.
who is interested, like yes, so they can also be in support.
Okay, thank you so much. Right now, you can get us online, www.brownettv.com. The production company is different from the online TV. We actually have online TV now. You can go there, and I know maybe actually I'm actually going to stream this program on my TV, which is going to be great. You can go there. You can Google and just follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Lindy, Pinterest, TikTok. We are all there. Uh, connect with us. Look at what we do. If you're interested in any of your service, contact us. I mean, we be of a great service to you. A very very great service. And our fee is not high. We do bonus all the time. We do promo. So if just follow us, and if you want any of our service, I mean, come on, let us know. We'll be happy and glad to render you those services.
So I hope all of you've heard that, and that we're gonna be dropping more of the information after this, so you guys can contact Mr. Brown, and then I'm sure he's gonna be giving you guys for being on the speaker show. He's gonna be giving you some discount. So I hope I'm not the one saying that.
It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, okay.
Oh
Continue.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Also, yeah, I just want to pitch really about the festival, the Caravana. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna be dropping some informations for you. So if you can help me, just drop it. I think that would be fine. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe you guys can see this. I know it will be difficult to see. But I'll just go through some of the informations. It's an 8 days festival. It's Windsor International Africa Diaspora Festival. Is the first one ever. Like I told you, I said if you go to a place, take a seat and sit. Don't be a spectator. Sit down there. If you go to a gathering, take a seat. Don't tell somebody to tell you where to sit down. No, be the chair. Be the chair. Be. Be useful. Make yourself available. For something good. So that was what actually happened here. I was in I was in Toronto when they called me and said, "Oh, come over." That was how I came. You know. So I'm part of the board. This is actually a great thing. This is a huge thing. So please, if you live around the area of Windsor, please connect. If also you want to be a part, you want to attend a festival, you can connect with our host here, Miss Nene. I think she will have more information about the festival as soon as possible. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Mr. Brown. Thank you very, very much for joining us, for coming in. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you. And
Thank you.
then we'll talk again. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Everyone. Bye.
Yes. So back to the speaker. To everyone who has been watching, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. To all the friends out there, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. So we're gonna be ending up now. Is already 8:17 right now. So we should be done in like a minute. So thank you very much, everyone, once again. Don't forget to every Friday we have amazing speakers that are coming in, and if there's something particular that you would like us to discuss or you would like to bring on the speaker show, this is a platform of hope where minds are being liberated through reasonings. And then, we share informations on like, personal growth, inspiration, motivation. So do not just forget, like, just subscribe to our YouTube channel on the speaker show. you're gonna get more and more things. So thank you very much. I'm your host, Niniola Fatai, and I'll see you next week Friday. Bye now.